Our local economic experts react as the numbers come in for retail sales on Black Friday. Hello, I'm Ryan Haslam with your SCV Newsbreak for Tuesday, November 29th. Holiday shoppers dug deep into their pocketbooks this Thanksgiving. The four-day weekend spending total reached a record $52.4 billion, up 16% from last year, according to the National Retail Federation. Kimberly Ritter of the LA Economic Development Corporation says those who do have jobs do want to spend.
The unemployment rate is still really high, but at the same time you have a large percentage of the population who still is working and may just be taking the holiday season as a time to step back, try not to think about financial difficulties as much, and maybe just spend a little bit more this year, feel better about the holiday season and themselves.
Ritter says a complete picture of holiday spending won't be available until January. 2 local men are learning the hard way that crime doesn't pay. One man was sentenced to more than 6 years in a federal prison, and another awaits trial on fraud and money laundering charges. They were running a bogus debt collection agency in Bakersfield, Monrovia, and Anaheim. Federal prosecutors said 32-year-old Stephen Lamar Miller bilked clients and their delinquent customers out of $2.75 million in 2009 and 2010. The scheme involved telemarketers who would cold call companies that wanted to collect on their past due accounts. Miller and his conspirators would collect the money but then keep it for themselves. Trial starts in February for the alleged mastermind of the operation, 27-year-old Paul Anthony Vasquez. Los Angeles County Mayor Mike Antonovich traveled to China over Thanksgiving as part of his role as a board member of the South Coast Air Quality Management District and LA's Metropolitan Transportation Authority. Antonovich met with Chun Meng, the general director of Jiangsu Province in Nanjing, where the issue was air quality. Antonovich discussed how the AQMD's clean air rules have put nearly 11,000 natural gas vehicles and another 6,000 clean diesel trucks on the streets of LA County. At the end of the trip, the 2 leaders signed an agreement to share information in their efforts to curb air pollution. Coming up next, the Golden Valley Grizzlies boys cross-country team is making big strides. Sports with Dave Caldwell after the break.
It's go time at your Toyota dealer. They're here now. The cars, trucks, and SUVs you really want. With great deals on every new Toyota. Go for an incredible zero drive-off lease on a new 50 mpg Prius. Or save thousands with zero APR. Plus, you get Toyota Care complimentary maintenance.
We make it easy on you.
Get a new Prius today. It's go time.
Samuel Dixon Family Health Centers awarded a $200 classroom grant to one lucky Santa Clarita teacher Tuesday. As part of their No Duck Left Behind essay and poster contest, 3rd grade teacher Tim McMenamin from Stevenson Ranch Elementary was chosen in a random drawing to receive this year's grant. Students throughout the SCV participated in the creative essay writing and poster contest. It was all part of the 9th annual Rubber Ducky Festival. A panel of judges selected one winner per category at each school. Winning entries were displayed at the Rubber Ducky Festival on October 22nd. 2 of our local middle schools are being honored by our state superintendent as shining examples of successful public education in California. High Desert School in Acton, Agua Dulce was one of the newly named schools, and Castaic Middle School was named for its 9th consecutive year. It's part of the Schools to Watch Taking Center Stage program. The honored schools will host visitors from California and around the world who are looking for ideas that will help them improve their middle grade schools. Well, it's partly cloudy in Santa Clarita today with a high of 82 degrees. We've got one more warm day in store for you. 81 for the high on Wednesday, and then on Wednesday evening, winds are expected to kick up in the SCV, bringing in cooler temperatures. We're looking at a northeast wind increasing to 40 miles per hour and gusts up to 50 miles per hour. High winds are expected to stick around through Friday, but still breezy for you throughout the weekend. We now have Dave here with our local sports scene. Let us know what's going on, Dave.
All right, thank you very much, Ryan. And we are continuing our celebration with the 2 teams that brought state championships to Santa Clarita on Saturday. Of course, yesterday we talked about the Saugus Centurions girls cross-country team. Today we look at the Golden Valley Grizzlies boys cross-country team. In a season of firsts, they raised the bar as high as possible with the state championship. Co-head coach Chris Evans talked about the impact of the achievement.
It's really exciting for the school, for the program. You know, it's only our 6th year of varsity competition at the school, our 8th year in existence, and to have a state championship team in such a short time, it's a really great feeling.
Senior Juan David Garcia may have finished 7th individually, but said the championship was won as a team.
We run with each other all day at practice. So when you go out there, you know where you belong comparatively to your team. So if you have a teammate around you, then you know you're either in the right place or you're either in the wrong place. Most of the time we're in the right place because we're a really close team. So I guess with the 3 guys in the front, we already know we're in the right spot. The 4 guys in the back know that they're in the right spot when they're together, and that's how we work it.
And on a sad note, I have to report the passing of Hart High School baseball statistician Mike Gaber, who passed away Saturday at the age of 78. For 25 years, he selflessly volunteered for the Hart baseball team. Ryan, he will surely be missed by us all. A great man. Just spoke to him about a week ago, and he loved Hart baseball.
Yeah, a lot of chatter around town about that.
Yeah.
Mr. Gaber.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You got it.
The Humor Helps fundraiser for the Santa Clarita Valley Emergency Winter Shelter, headlined by comedian Michael Loftus, was a hit Sunday night. About $5,000 was raised as organizers prepare for the shelter's open house on Wednesday and its opening for the season on Saturday. Tim Davis, executive director of the Santa Clarita Community Development Corporation, also announced the changing of the shelter's name to Bridge to Home and outlined a new fundraising campaign called Friends of the Shelter.
All of this to reflect our new purpose. We're a year-round program with a lot of client services made available to the clients to help them, as soon as possible, work themselves back into a job and back into a house and no longer need our services.
The SCV Community Development Corporation has operated the shelter for the last 15 winters. The shelter's annual open house is Wednesday, starting at 5:30 p.m. at the facility on Drayton Street in Newhall. For more Santa Clarita news, log on to hometownstation.com or scvnews.com. Thank you for joining us. I'm Ryan Haslam.